So crazy. Young Thug told me something before. We don't come from the same city, but we coming from the same place, the same environments. I can tell you got a pure heart. I can see how you moving with your people. You ain't gonna even like to hear this, but in this game, to get where you going, you have to be fake.
Yeah.
You got to play the part and just smile whole time in your head. This ain't even really where I want to be. This is what's going on. So you just have to play the part. So I fed off that.
That's some real advice right there.
That's some real advice.
There's gonna be days where you're not in the mood, but you have to smile through it and act like you're happy to be somewhere that you're not.
Definitely got to keep pushing no matter what. You have to do what you don't want to do.
Exactly.
Somebody commented on the Moneybag Yo post, and I think that's one of the main reasons why, like, for me at least, it was hard for me when I first started taking off in the clothing shit, because I would be around a lot of artists, and I would peep what he said, like the fake shit, and I just ain't got that in me to be able to, turn that switch on to be fake. But that is, everything he said is valid. Like, that's what this shit is about. But that's why I've been extremely blessed to get my money out the streets, because when I'm hand-to-hand combat, I'm just being me. I ain't really got to be fake. I'm just being go. It's transparency. It's love. It's genuine. I'm going to tell you the real. But, yeah, that other shit is that. And I think, like, that's why, like, my mission and my vision is a lot bigger, and purpose is different from that. It's because I feel like you can still win. It's just way harder, and it's a way bigger challenge, but you can still win. I move with a certain type of like chip on my shoulder, because I feel like there's no comparison to like the shit that I done turned down and the routes that I took to get where, because I don't even like entertain none of the fake shit. Like, I kind of like go the opposite way at all times, and I just feel like, man, God has really like just been the vessel, because a lot of the magnified shit that y'all glorify, it take to be fake a little bit. Like the people that y'all love and y'all glorify and y'all repost on a daily, he told y'all the truth. He said, man, a lot of that shit ain't really smoke and mirrors. And for me to do what I've done and been able to accomplish what I accomplished without doing that, ain't too many niggas. Like, it's a different frequency at all times. And I'm just grateful, like, I'm thankful. But I met Moneybag. He was 100, solid dude. But he telling you the real, how the industry works, though. That shit is some other shit. And I don't really... Then I had to realize that a lot of the bosses, the niggas that's behind the scenes, I will always, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll always be like that love there, because it's like respect type shit. Like, they know, like, they kind of know, like, like, Go ain't about to be doing all that, but we respect that, because he's still willing to put in the work to figure it out. He ain't gonna just give up. Like, a lot of times when you know what the game is, you got two options. Either you gonna figure out your own way in the game, or you just gonna give up. And I think a lot of niggas that's, what I'm saying, on that other level in between the bullshit he was talking about, they know what's rolling. Everybody know Go, like, he really like that. But they know, like, he ain't about to be doing the bullshit either. So it's just like love, it's respect. And that's why I feel like at the end of the day, it's like when this shit really, really pop, this shit different. Like, the story is different. The storyline way different. You know how many times I've seen niggas clone niggas, and the nigga that they clone not get they flowers, but this nigga, since he want to go around, be all goofy, and all like this and that, he funny, this and that, I guess his personality, everybody, he getting more flowers than the nigga who really like that. And that go back to like somewhat of the fake shit. He putting on the facade. And the nigga who really like that, he just really like that. So he feel like he ain't got to put on a facade. But the way the world is structured, the world loves the facade. That's just like, it's like entertainment. The world loves entertainment. So a lot of times the niggas that's really like that, they don't even really be like, they be really like chill. Like, they just really be doing they self, and they just really like that. But then you got niggas who gonna take that, clone that, whatever that nigga doing, and magnify that by putting on the facade. Like, oh yeah, when we all know. It's just a lot of us, like, a lot of people look the other way because it's so normalized. Like, when the corny shit outweigh the real shit, the corny shit always gonna win, because there's more corny niggas in the world than it is real niggas. That's just how it go. And so it's like, I get it, like, and that's why I respect Moneybag, because he gave y'all a jewel. He letting y'all know, if y'all want to be in this shit, this is like something that Thug told me that, like, this is kind of like what come with this shit. And you gotta respect the nigga that's gonna give you that game. Cause a lot of niggas gonna put on that and not even tell you that that's how this shit is. That's how you know he thorough. And like he said, he pure, because he letting you know, hey, I want to be in the game, and this is kind of the shit that come with the game. A lot of niggas not gonna tell you the game. They just gonna you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that shit for me, like, once I start seeing how shit was, I had to figure out my own route, man, my own lane. And, you know, this shit ain't easy, man, but...
Keep your ideas internal. Don't share a lot of your plans with people, because there are less creatives in the world than we are. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they thrive off our ideas. Because we so freely pop up with new stuff all the time, there's nothing for you to talk about your plans in front of somebody, because you just keep on making new ones and bigger ones and bigger ones. People that can't create, they're just sitting around waiting for you to say something so they can take that shit and put the spin on it and do it their own way. So me, I'm quiet until it's already too big for you to ignore. If I don't say anything about what I'm building until I'm finished, I won't have to say anything, because you will see it in the middle of the street. So the same way I do with a lowrider, I never tell you, oh, I'm working on this, I'm working on a 55, because everybody talk about what they're doing. I won't have to talk about it. You'll see me at the red light. That's all.
Like what they doing. A lot of niggas talk about it, they ain't do it.